Hi everyone, my tulips are starting to bloom. I'd like to take you on a very quick mini tour of the tulips that I've planted. I think I've got close to 800 planted between last year and this year, and some of them are starting to open up. So I'd like to show you what those look like right now. The first set of tulips I want to show you are these ones right in the front flower bed of my house. They are white and they are getting ready to bloom. So excited to see them. Now I thought I planted 20 in here. I don't think there's that many coming up, but they're going to look just glorious. And while we're right here in the front, I had said in a garden tour that I lost one of my Lenten roses, my hellebore. There's one, two, and guess who started to grow? Better late than never, but there's the third hellebore. It is alive. I was so excited to see that growth coming out. All right, let's walk on around my house to where I have some more tulips. Okay, this is just through my arbor, and these are tulips from a year ago, and they are doing awesome. There's one right here in the middle that's just about ready to open up. So super excited to see this full of color. This bunch of tulips are right between the spirea at the top of the edge of my yard, top of the driveway. Let me try to get in real close and look at these blooms. Ah, aren't they just gorgeous? I'm standing down on the road at the bottom of my driveway, so this is the sight that greets me when I turn into my driveway. Just look at those. I'm so excited. These are some more of the same tulips as what's on the top of the bank by the road between the spirea, but I planted some on both sides of my stoop here. And it's curious to me that the left side is already starting to bloom, but the right isn't. It might be they get more sun, possibly, but either way, those are looking gorgeous. I also have the tulips in the pots. They are about ready to come out. They are a purple mix. I thought they looked good with the purple pansies. And here's the second pot over here. So looking good, about to bloom. Let's go check out the tulips by the catalpa tree. This is the second year for this patch of tulips, and they are just looking just as healthy and full and gorgeous as ever. And look at all these buds about to open. Look at that. They're covered. This is going to be so pretty. I will show you again what these look like when they bloom. So pretty. This is another spot that my grandson and I planted tulips, and I'm not sure what's going on. I am not an expert gardener by far. So here's the tulips. They are just barely up out of the ground. There are 25 in here, and I remember we did have the hole pretty deep. We planted it the same way we did the other ones, with the fertilizer and the bulbs. So there's only two things I can think of the reason why these aren't thriving like the other ones are. The first one is maybe they are planted too deep, and the second one is this is too much shade. It's a very shady spot for most of the day. It'll probably get only a little bit of morning sun, but it's getting no afternoon sun. It's being blocked by this shed. Actually, when my grandfather built it, it was the baler shed where he housed the baler. And we've used it for different things over the year. Right now, it mostly holds my garden stuff storage. So if you have any comments or ideas, let me know if one of my theories was correct. I'm really leaning towards not enough sun, but any comments would be greatly appreciated. And I have one more spot where I have tulips planted. Let's walk around over there. This is the last spot where I have tulips planted. It's right outside our shed where we store our pop-up camper. If I just lean right over here, there is the rock retaining wall to my garden with a little garden gate. And so right here, I thought this would be a nice spot for tulips. And they're doing pretty good. This soil right here is really thick clay. I mean, they're doing okay, but I think they could be thriving a little bit better, but they're about to open. So I'll put some pictures up on my Facebook page when they do. But so excited, all this color, it's starting to feel like spring. I hope you're seeing some color and blooms where you live and just getting that feeling that winter's finally letting go and spring and summer are on their way here. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short tour of the bulbs in my garden. Things are just starting to wake up, and I'm so excited as they will bloom and take on their full color. I hope you enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more videos in the future.